for cleaning products have no toxins, animal testing dyes, or petroleum byproducts. These natural products are created from age-old recipes. Today's audience will take home C is for cleaning all-purpose cleaners for your home. And we're going to draw for this prize basket. If you're at home, check out the web link on cityline.ca for a discount code. Enjoy. Now, you might be wondering why the gloves. It's because we're about to talk about, you say it.
Poop.
Poop.
I call it poo, manure. I was told poop is cuter.
Poop is cuter.
Poop is cuter.
And it's not human poop. We're
No.
talking about the stuff you use for your gardens that is so good to help them grow. And who knew there were this many varieties
And
that we should be incorporating?
There's so many more, and that's the scary part.
There's so
Manure
many
is
more.
a huge topic right now.
It is, huh?
I was on a plane recently with Dr. Bryce.
Yes.
And we were talking about poop.
Yeah,
it's
that
a
must have
hot
been a
topic.
great
Oh
conversation.
yeah, everybody loved that conversation on the plane. All right, so let's get into it a little bit. The reason more and more people are incorporating manure into their garden is obviously as an additive.
Yeah.
We're trying to get away from the synthetic fertilizers.
Right.
All right. Now, manure, right off the top, is never going to be as good as the synthetic stuffs.
Oh, it's not?
It's not.
Even though it's all natural, so good?
Absolutely.
It's not going to be as effective?
The fertilizer numbers are significantly less.
Okay.
For synthetics, you're looking at like a 60 value. For manures, 1.5.
But so much better for everything else,
And
right?
that's
The environment
thing.
and what have
Yeah,
you.
everybody's really focusing on organics and being healthy. And when it comes to growing vegetables, manure is by far away leading the pack as far as what people are putting in their soil.
Okay.
So we're going to get into it. We're going to talk a little bit about soil, or
Yeah.
about manure. The reason I'm wearing gloves,
Yeah.
some of these are actually toxic.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
After we just talked about them being all natural and fabulous?
Well, they are, and they can be, but some of them contain listeria,
Yeah.
salmonella,
Yeah.
you name it, like it's all here. So
Right.
I'm not going to tell you which one right up the front, but
Okay.
you know, we're going to have a little fun.
I'm just not going to touch any of them.
Okay, Tracy's like, I'm out. Yeah, this is my
I'm
50
out.
Shades of Grey moment. All right, so let's talk about cow manure first, and I'm getting right in there.
Okay.
Nice, dark, rich. Cow manure has to be composted before it goes in the garden.
Okay.
So you cannot go to a farm and think that you can pick up a wheelbarrow load
patty.
of cow poop and put it in your garden. That is not going to happen.
All right.
Cow manure has to be broken down. Cow manure is the best, by far the best nutrient to add to your soil as an all-purpose remedy.
Okay.
So it's for everything. It's not any one thing in particular, but it's for everything.
Yeah.
What's really nice about cows is they have 4 stomachs, which sounds kind of gross, but
Yeah.
the process that the food goes through from when they eat it to when they get rid of it at the other side,
Yeah.
it's broken down significantly more. So you get less weed seeds in cow manure, which is so important because you don't want the seeds that the cow ate
Yeah.
ending up in your garden.
Right.
Okay. So you'll also see brand names like sterilized or terms like sterilized. That means they've taken out the weed seeds. They've also taken out the E. coli.
Okay, very good.
That's a very good one.
Is this all mixed? Like, are these all mixed with soil?
No.
Oh, that's like
This is
straight
the
up 100%
straight deal
manure.
post-compost.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right, so that's what it looks like when it's broken down.
Now, sheep is another great one. If you
Yeah.
can't get cow, sheep is another great alternative. But sheep eat a lot of weed seeds. So this is one of those ones that you have to be very careful and make sure that it is sterilized. Because if
Okay.
it is not, you're going to fill your garden full of weeds that you did
Weeds.
not want, right?
Got it.
Sheep is also really good for an all-purpose because it has potassium, nitrogen. It's got all of them across the board, so it's got a lot of the things that your plants need. So
Okay.
if you're starting out spring and you just want to kind of freshen up your beds, sheep, cow, great ones.
And you growing anything we're talking about. This is
Anything.
all purpose.
It doesn't necessarily need to be vegetables. It could
Yeah.
be perennials. It's all purpose.
Okay.
It just amends your soil.
Very good.
Well, let's go.
Now,
I
where
think
did
this
this
is
come
this
from?
is horse.
That's a horse. Okay.
Yeah.
This is,
It's like, ew. This
Awesome.
is straight out of the pile.
okay, so it
Okay.
hasn't been decomposed.
This sat for 1 season, and you can still see there are pieces of hay and straw
I
in the
see
horse
it.
manure.
Yeah.
Okay. This is one of those danger ones.
Okay.
Okay. Horse manure is known as the worst for getting seeds into your garden. It is number 1, the worst.
Okay.
Okay. If you're going to use horse manure, it has to compost at least 2 to 3 years before it breaks down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and horses are notorious for eating wood. They'll
Yeah.
eat anything. The other thing that's very dangerous about horse is the medicines that we give horses for deworming and stuff
Yeah.
actually transfers right into the poo. So now you're adding horse medicine to your vegetables.
Right.
So you have to be very, very careful when you're using horse manure.
Would you even use it? It sounds like there are a
personally-
lot more cons than pros to that.
But if it sits for 3 years
Yeah.
and it's piling up around you,
Yes.
literally, not really. Yeah, we got horse. Yeah, I would use it, but I would use
Okay.
it not with my vegetables. I would put it more with my perennials.
Yeah.
Maybe your cedar trees are looking a little brown at this
Got
time
it.
of year. Horse manure is a great great alternative for that.
So is there someone that has this sitting around for 3 years and you're buying it after that 3-year?
Well, all you have to do is
time
talk
frame?
to a horse farmer because
Okay.
they tend to use one pile,
Yeah.
another pile, another pile.
Got it.
Okay? Chicken. Danger, 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 danger. Chicken is great for nitrogen. It is one of the highest manures of nitrogen. So, leafy greens,
Yeah.
chicken manure is the one you want. Fantastic. It also is one of the worst for salmonella. E. coli,
Right.
pathogens. Chicken are really bad with that. So you have to make sure this is composted before you add to your vegetables.
Okay.
Okay, make sure that this is
Very
broken down. But you
important.
can see it's beautiful even though it's got lots of twigs and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, chickens eat all that too.
Now this is a new one that's coming into the market. This is alpaca.
Oh, really?
Now what's really interesting about alpaca is they have 3 stomachs like a cow.
Yeah.
But you don't have to compost this one.
No?
No, it can go right basically fresh as daisy into the
Really?
garden. Yeah, you just have to be careful because it is still eating food. It is still a possibility of you can transmit E. coli and pathogens that way. So you do
Okay.
need to be aware of that. So you want to handle it properly. But this is one of those ones that, you know, as it breaks down, it doesn't generate heat.
Okay.
So all of these other ones, as they decompose, they create heat and they can burn your plants.
Right.
Alpaca is not like that. And I want to show another thing on alpaca, just because this is my neighbor and this is his farm.
Yeah.
These are alpaca tea bags.
What, we're going to drink tea from
No. Tracy's
What's
like,
happening here?
yeah, this is my friend Ted. His business called Shed, and he makes alpaca tea bags. And you put this tea bag in a bottle of water. You can add hot water to it, or you can put it in the sun to steep,
Yeah.
and you're going to water your plants with alpaca tea.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay, and this is the last one.
Where would you use this, the alpaca manure, do you think?
Same as a cow or
Same as
sheep.
cow.
It's all purpose. Not
Okay.
super high in any numbers, but all
Yeah.
purpose. It's good.
All right.
All right, let's go to this last one.
Who's
and
that?
This will make you the happiest.
Yeah.
This has no poop in it.
Oh, okay, so what is that over there?
This is broken down shrimp and sea kale and kelp.
Okay.
So it comes from the ocean. It's
Yeah.
composted plant material and shrimp, so you get all the nutrients. It actually has higher numbers than all of the other guys.
Yeah.
And it has no issues as far as, you know, pathogens. You don't have to worry about it. But as a result, this is great for your garden. It's also one of the most expensive.
Oh, it is.
Yay. So
okay.
now you got the skinny on poo.
Yeah.
Which one's going to be right for you?
I don't know. But don't eat any of them is the bottom line here.
Fair
But
enough.
use them, listen to what Carson said there and use them wisely. Let's go to break. More coming up. This one I can touch.
Yeah.